You know that little urban legend that everybody would be like, you eat X amount of spiders.
10 spiders in your lifetime or something
like that. Or like per year or whatever it is.
It used to be your lifetime because the running joke would be like you're on your deathbed and you haven't had any, so all the spiders are waiting.
Oh my god.
They're on the sidelines like, right before he draws his final breath, we're going.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go.
So is that just like an old wives' tale?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a whole list of them.
Because I can imagine if they're like, yeah, like spiders can be as small as like a microorganism and still be a spider, I guess. I don't know if that's a thing. But
My two theories on why it was a thing is waking up with a dry throat.
Okay, yeah.
You know, so over time, people were like, why am I always waking up with a dry throat?
I must have swallowed some spiders.
Yeah, something must have got in there or something. You know, scratchy throat.
Yeah.
Or to discourage sleeping with your mouth open and snoring because it like...
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Because I remember back when I was a kid, you know, if you got caught sleeping, you know, napping in a corner with your mouth open, a lot of people refer to it as trying to catch flies.
Interesting. Another thing, speaking of cultures, in my culture, they would always have the saying, like, you don't leave scissors with the mouth open, because if you do, then you will have your mouth open yourself. You know how some people just, like, walk around with their mouth open, like involuntarily, unknowingly.
Mouth breathers. I don't know.
Yeah, but not like a mouth breather. You don't like, you know, hear them go like.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like you don't even notice it. Everybody does it.
Yeah. Your face just relaxes. Sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Your face relaxes and your mouth is just kind of like slightly open. So they always say that if you leave scissors with the mouth open, then your mouth will stay open.
Okay.
So it was something I always had in mind. I mean, just don't leave scissors open. You shouldn't. But I think that's why they were saying that, to try to get children to like not leave them open, because it's dangerous.
Well, that's usually where all these kind of stem from somehow, is that like it's a lesson or you know, wise tale. So
yeah. But also, have you ever swallowed a bug while like walking? And maybe your mouth was open because you left scissors open earlier. It's all coming together.
Yeah, now. I do remember being like 5, and I was outside, and I had a can of soda, and I put it down, and then I went to take a sip, and it was like 3 ants just went in my mouth, I was like, I didn't swallow it, thankfully, but like, I don't remember much, but that has stuck with me.
Yeah, no, that would stick with me too. That's a traumatic event. I've only ever just been like walking and a small gnat will fly into my mouth or in my nose. Usually it's in my nose. It sucks either way.
I was gonna say, I didn't even think of gnats because they're so annoying that like they're worse than bugs. Growing up as a kid, everywhere during the summer, in your nose constantly, in your mouth. You'd be like outside trying to play some baseball with the boys and eyes are just covered in gnats.
Oh my god. Yeah, gnats are really annoying. There's a lot of gnats. When I go see my family, typically we'll go to the beach, and then as soon as you like go in the water and come back out of the water, gnats just all over your fucking body. They love that shit.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That was fucking terrifying.
What was the point of it digging? It just popped up and was like, ah! I gotcha!
Holy crap, that was scary.
How scary was that?
Not that scary.
Whoa.
At this point, if it crashes, we're just gonna go to break and fix it.
I guess so. That's the thing. We're playing on real hardware. We're using a real GameCube right now, but I don't know why our video capture is just like being dumb right now.
I'm sure there's like better equipment we could be using to capture it. We kind of Frankensteined it a little bit, using a bunch of adapters, but hey, if it works, it works.
It works.
No judgment. All right. If you want to stream Pokemon Colosseum without any flicker, I will support you, and I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for saying it looks fun. We appreciate it.
Okay, I think it's time to switch out some Pokemon. Get in there, people.
People.
Oh
no.
A trap. Wait, does that? Oh, that must apply to both of them.
Yeah.
Fine. Wait, I took down a Trapinch, right? This must be a different one.
Yeah, because you've killed 2 of his Pokemon so far.
2 of his men, his best men. Okay, I gotta. I'll just use some potions for now. I don't want to waste the good shit until.
Oh, that's right, because he's in hyper mode. He won't take items. And if he's holding items, he won't use it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully he just lives another hit.
Nope.
Oh,
what is this fish doing this?
6. Of all the magnitudes, it's gotta be 6. I think they're both gonna die. Oh, okay, it hurts his Trapinch. Oh, hell yeah, him on top!
No, don't ignore. How the fuck did a fish do that?
Magic.
That fish!
Magic.
It barely has fins. You're gonna tell me it shook the whole ground enough to almost kill everyone?
You're right. It, like, it probably doesn't weigh anything at all. It's so small. It's like maybe the length of one of the character's forearms.
Yeah, it's the worst Pokemon in Pokemon GO. I think I said this last time, but I fucking hate that Pokemon because when I was playing Pokemon GO, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
And they were so small, so it was so hard to click on it. And then, like, they're just everywhere. And I remember there was they're releasing shinies of it in the wild in Pokemon GO.
Oh yeah, and the shiny is not very
It's not good, and I even if I caught it, I would release it because I hate that Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a catch and release. Don't care if you're shiny. Yeah. Again.
I just looked at it. I was looking away from the screen, and as soon as I looked at the screen, I saw that.
That's so unique. You actually see Hitmontop stand on 2 feet for a moment.
What?
Oh, but he does that in the 3D games now.
But
like Sun and Moon.
We did have this discussion. The animation for the Pokemon in this game blows Sword and Shield out of the water.
Yeah.
Like, playing this game is kind of like embarrassing to go back to Sword and Shield.
Dude, they really need to bring these people back. The guys who animated this game, Pokemon Stadium, they're so good.
Go has a lot of Mon that are not worthy of inventory slot.
Yep.
Dude, that's like the Pokemon model. There's so many Pokemon out there, and it's like you can just cut out like a good 300 and not notice.
You know what Pokemon Go has done to me is it's made legendary Pokemon invaluable, and it has made any Pokemon that has had a community day, its shiny version, invaluable.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
You know, I'm not one of those elitists or anything, so I won't poo-poo on like a Pokemon Go shiny because I have some pretty cool shinies for Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's a great way to get some shiny, especially if like there's a community day on one of your favorite Pokemon. And you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and you know, there's like most people aren't gonna go grind on the 3DS. You know, hatch 1,000 eggs just to have a miscolored Pokemon. You know.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier.
I'm cool with it, but I've seen like hardcore fans in like Pokemon Go communities being like, community has destroyed shinies, and like,
yeah, it really has. I definitely feel that. Like I feel like I have an army of shinies from every community day that I've been a part of that I'm literally like, what do I do with all these? Like, I could move them all into home and then trade them away.
Yeah. Because
what else do? You know, maybe I can make somebody's day if I just do like a GTS trade.
Yeah, I've definitely done that before as well.
Because really, you only need one. And I get it, you can also grind for the best shiny with a great stat.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. It was like, no one had a shiny, so it was awesome to have a shiny. But then everyone had shiny, so it's like, well, it needs to be a perfect shiny or it's garbage, you know?
And the more they make it easier for you to get a shiny, the more you want not only a shiny Pokemon, but you can also now grind for the best stats on your shiny Pokemon. So you could be like, oh, I got this shiny, I don't know, Pikachu. I got a shiny Pikachu, but I want a shiny Pikachu with these stats, and then you could just keep grinding because it's so easy to get a shiny now.
Yeah, definitely. But that being said, at the end of the day, I'm not upset by it because Pokemon Go became so big and like almost brought world peace because not everyone plays Pokemon or can play Pokemon or can't jump back into it, because this is before it was on the Switch.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm okay with it. You know, if a person used to be in Pokemon, grew out of it, and doesn't want to buy a game console to get into it, they could do Pokemon Go and get shinies, you know, so
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, I do too. I bust it out on walks too, especially if I'm like commuting somewhere. I'll play it if I have nothing else to do. But yeah, when Pokemon Go first came out, it really was like a beautiful time because they came out with the first 151 Pokemon, and it was like, you know, if you don't know anything about Pokemon, it was a great introduction because just like when Pokemon originally came out when we were kids, the small amount of Pokemon that were available were the perfect amount for you to memorize.
100%.
And then for them to gradually introduce more and more Pokemon that way, it was like the perfect way to get to know what all these Pokemon are, what they do, etc. If I were to try to get into Pokemon now that they have like 1,000 Pokemon, it would be more difficult.
Oh, 100%. It's very overwhelming. I just want to point out before you go any further. Okay, you just kept clicking.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna point out that the Spinda picture does not match the Spinda that's in the battle, and I feel like he forged.
Yeah, look at it.
He bought a fake ID to get into a club, and it's like, please.
That's
look
right. Spinda is unique in the fact that it has, I don't know how many, but it's probably in the thousands.
I think it's
patterns.
It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
The number of different Spinda out there.
I think like I had seen a video of somebody explaining how not only the different variations of patterns on a Spinda, but also the fact that each one of them has a chance to be a shiny makes it one of the hardest Pokemon to hunt for ever.
That's fair. Yeah, I can understand that.
And it just won't die.
I like his little tippy toes.
Yeah.
Like getting back into a fight.
He's so drunk. I know he's supposed to be dizzy because he's spinning all the time.
Oh.
Damn it.
He's also deadly. Sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah, we don't misgender. I'm gonna get people in there because people can actually gain some XP, and I haven't been doing that with.
That is very true.
Yeah, OG team right here. I just have such Umbreon bias. I fucking love Umbreon. One of my favorite Pokemon ever. Yeah, that's a really cute.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
He's like, fuck it. Gonna take a seat.
He throws the spoon in frustration and it just hits him in the head.
Yeah, get out of here. She's like, oh no, you didn't. Nice.
Thank you. Man, how many more?
I will say that I know in the core game sometimes you like just battle trainer after trainer, but in this game I will say it feels much more draining.
Yeah.
Because we've just been constantly battling since we started, and it's like not much has happened.
Yeah.
Like how many of these guys are we to fight?
I don't know, but that was number 6, so I'm hoping that. Oh my god, wait. Okay, it goes here and it goes up. Okay,
Yeah.
I might as well. You know what? I'm gonna do this fight without him on top.
Alright.
But I might have to revive him and bring him into the fight. Oh wait, all 6 were defeated.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he's the last one? Maybe
No,
him and
no,
then there's
there's
like a leader.
Yeah.
That's almost me.
Because like in the core game, I feel like in between battles you'd be like moving rocks around.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Or jumping on teleporters or boost pads. Or...
Yeah, it's cute, right? Because it's like it's trying to be a little dungeon, but it just sometimes you're like, come on, man, I just want to get this shit over with.
The boost pads and the teleporter pads, yes.
Yeah, like sometimes the trainer battles, especially early in game, it's like that's already a challenge on its own. I don't need to also go through this.
What is it, like Sabrina's gym? I feel like I always...
Sabrina's gym is such shit, dude. Like it's gotten to the point where I always feel like maybe I really should owe it to myself to memorize this pattern because I play so many games where I have to fight Sabrina's gym.
I just brute force everything.
Cause like right now we're in the middle of we're personally playing Leaf Green and Fire Red.
Yes.
Together. I didn't mean to use Swift again, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna be fighting Sabrina's gym in that, and then there's Let's Go, and then there's what else? We recently played Hard Gold.
Oh, that was a while back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
But
was
it's in there as well. Yeah, so Sabrina's gym. This episode's just gonna be called Sabrina's Gym, and it's gonna throw everybody off.
we finally figure out Sabrina's gym.
Yeah.
What?